All right, what do you guys call that?
Raspberry.
Raspberries.
I thought that was only called raspberries when you do it on the belly button.
That's okay.
It's not a
that's
thing?
weird. No, I mean no, I don't know. It's you can call them raspberries
Blowberries.
forever. Okay, I've heard like there's like
Blowberries.
blowberries. I dated somebody who called them zerberts. I didn't understand that one.
Okay.
But
No.
I have a good one. I have the
Is
best
that
name
why you
for 'em.
broke up with her?
No. But
Wait,
no, the best
Zerberts?
Zerberts, but because they like make the I don't know
Yeah,
how to explain
Zerberts
it.
sounds
yeah.
like it's like
Yeah, Zerberts.
You know,
Clearly.
it sounds like Zerberts. But no, my dad, like when he would do it, or like my mom, we would call them tummy gummies, and I think I still think that's the best name for them. Raspberries.
That's the cutest fucking thing
Right?
I've ever heard.
That's amazing.
Guys, welcome to the Table Talk, the cute edition. I'm Sam Bashor. With me, I have Bree Essrig
Hi.
from Nuclear Family, and Reina Scully from the SourceFedNERD, SPF, all the fun stuff.
Hi.
And I am your guy, Sam.
I thought you were gonna say I'm your guide.
I'm your guy,
On this fun
Sam. I'm going to
trip.
take you through Table Talk, the show where we answer your questions, topics, and whatever that you send us on Twitter using the hashtag Table Talk, on reddit.com/r/SourceFed.
We're gonna blow your tummy gummies. Damn it! I thought that would make a better sound.
I'm so sorry.
Is it in or out?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Is it in or out? You blow out.
Ow! Wait.
Wait.
It's you know, the best part about this is actually it's an audio podcast now too. So on iTunes and SoundCloud, if you search Table Talk, you can go ahead and listen to for 30 minutes. So congratulations. Really quick, on 3, can everybody do one of the raspberries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
You didn't even try. She tried, and so she gets a question first.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I wish you ripped it in half and ruined
I
the
can't
question.
read it. I can't read it. Jonathan Gold.
Hi.
Hey.
I really thought you were gonna say Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I really did.
You
I
have.
feel like that's all you've been thinking about this week. I don't know why. Didn't we bring up JTT twice?
Why does he have an
does it-
acronym?
Yeah,
Why does he have an acronym? Why does I get JGL? You
Okay,
get, I
okay.
get other people, but
Jonathan Taylor JTT.
have you what has he done recently? He was in that Tim Allen show for a minute.
No. That's like childhood young teen
Veronica
crush
Mars,
time.
which was years ago, but still.
Yeah, see, but like he hasn't done anything.
It's true. What does he look like now? Is he a hottie? Or is
Yeah,
he
he's
like
still hot.
Oh,
He was on the hit show Smallville for a minute.
You would, Sam.
Yeah, I know.
you would,
You
Sam.
would, Sam.
Yeah, he made a clone of himself grow out of his back. Does that help the image of JTT?
Now we made it worse. I'm not into it
Now it just
anymore.
made it
What about
awkward.
this,
Dry.
Jonathan?
Jonathan Gold. How did you get to school? That's it.
Funny stories? Question mark?
Yeah.
We walked in the snow barefoot.
Did you guys
15 years.
actually walk to school? Was that a thing that
Yeah.
people did?
I walked to school. I biked to school.
Nerd.
Why? I lived close to my
Oh, I
all of my
lived
schools.
close to mine. My parents wouldn't let me. I was so sheltered.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to until junior high and high school, and I would walk or then ride my bike. It was really cool when I ride my bike. I know
the
my
bus.
story. I've never taken the bus. I mean, I didn't take the bus to school.
Wow, you're special.
Wait,
Sam.
really?
Yeah, no, I
I've
just-
taken the bus a lot.
It wasn't long. It was too long for me to for my parents to let me walk when I was younger, but it's also too short for me to take the bus. It would take way longer to take the bus.
Yeah,
You'd
because
have
the
to
bus
loop.
would have to loop around. Yeah, I get
so
that.
it wouldn't be worth it. And like we didn't have a school bus because I don't think that's a thing
Wait,
anymore.
what? I meant I took a school bus. You were talking
Same.
about a real like
You had a school
local
bus
transit.
They would like pick you up on the corner.
Yeah.
No, that's not a thing in California, really.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
in
What?
Oh yeah, you lived in California. Not where I grew up. Not in my suburb. Yeah,
Weird.
that was not a thing.
That's super weird.
They maybe came for like selective students that had parents that worked a lot, and they maybe needed they had like special needs to get to school,
Oh,
and like they would do
cute.
that. But yeah, no, I didn't do that. I would ride my bike, and one time I gave blood. Actually, I've only given blood once because I've always been sick when the drives would come up. But I gave blood, and I was like, well, I rode my bike to school, got to ride my bike back home. So I got on the bike and I started going. 100 degrees outside, and I started running. And I was like, "Wow, my legs are heavy. What? I must be a little tired." And I kept going, and all of a sudden, just immediate tunnel vision. I was like, and I couldn't breathe, and I was like on the ground. I'm like, I think I am literally dying. And
Oh
then
my
like,
God.
and I was like, and we're like, I can't like. I was too proud to call somebody to come and help me go home. So all I did was I pushed my bike, and when I would get tired, I would sit down and just drink a lot of water, and I had cookies in my backpack, so I would just eat some cookies.
The
And then
cookies are
keep
very
going.
helpful.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then it took way longer to get home. And then when I got home, I think I fell asleep for 12 hours.
Oh my
Wow.
Yeah, I was a little tired. That was
I
the
am-
dumbest thing I've ever done.
I'm
One of the
Say
dumbest.
you're a little tired.
A little tired.
I'm so impressed you didn't just faint. Because if you
Yeah.
get to that tunnel vision point, you're already at the point of no return.
No, you can push yourself out of that. Like on roller coasters, when you get like a tunnel vision, you're like, no, I just say, no, not today.
Not today.
And then you pull yourself out of it.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Oh.
You can do that maybe. I can't
He
wait.
can do it.
For those listening to the audio podcast,
I pulled him with
Sam
his
just
shirt.
flashed us his dick.
Oh!
Just kidding. He flashed us his
Flash.
Yeah. I took the bus, but once in a while, my dad would take me to school, and he'd be like, "Come on, let's go." And then we would listen to oldies on the radio all the way to school, and then he would drop me off. And I would get out the car. I'd be like 10 feet away, and he would do this thing where he'd roll down his window, and he'd be like, "Go get him, Tiny!" And it was so. And I was just like, "Dad, no, stop it!" And then I'd turn around and be like, "Did I even hear that?"
That is
It's really
so
That's so
cute.
cheesy.
I love it.
It's cute.
I hate
It's cute.
it's so cute. I love it.
You.
I walked a lot. My mom gave no shits.
She's like, you can make it.
That's cool.
But that's because in Japan, you walk to everything. You walk to school. Everything is transit. Everything is public transit. You don't have your own individual cars, and it would be like kind of bizarre for you to be driven to school and pretentious. So I would walk to school. I would bike to school. I think my elementary was really close. My middle school was further, and then my high school was next door, so it wasn't really hard. However, on the very few occasions that my mom would pick me up or try to pick me up, she would oftentimes be like hours late.
I thought you were sick drunk.
She'd be drunk.
My mom was drinking hard. So there was this one street, Lafayette, that I would like sit on and just wait forever, and I might as well just walked home. At one point it got dark, and I'm like, and we didn't have cell phones back then because it was middle school, and I'm like, this is far more dangerous. So I decided to just walk home from then. It sounds like a sad story. It's not really.
What was she? It depends on what she was doing.
My mom is a floral arrangement designer, and
That's
she's also
dope.
she's a freaking hippie. She's like a sugar plum fairy stuck in an Asian woman's body. Like that's really what it is.
Okay.
So she would often like teaches it, and she also does window decorations like for Macy's and stuff. So it just depends on what she was doing that day. But she would just very confidently be like, "I'm gonna pick you up today, Reina, and we're gonna have a lot of flowers in the car, and it's gonna smell wonderful," which is stupid because I was allergic to everything. So basically, she just wanted to torture me.
My parents got a cat, and I was like, "Hey, Mom and Dad, my throat feels weird when the cat's around." And they're like, "Oh, it's okay. Just wash your face and hands after you touch George." It was George, and or Jorge. He was really cute, he was a little tabby, but I loved him. I would hug him.
Sam.
I love cats, and I would like hug him, and I'd be like, and then I'd go take a Benadryl and take a nap after playing with my pet. But I was like, after that, I was like, Mom, Dad, I don't think he can come into my room because if I go to sleep, I might not wake
Die.
up. Because I went to a friend's house when I was younger, and it was like a first like sleepover like birthday, and I was like, fuck yeah, going over. We did like laser tag, and then we went to their house, and they had 2 long-haired cats, and they would come and sleep in like my friend's room, and I was like lying there, I was like, is it crowded underneath my sleeping bag? Like, why would it be crowded? Like, I can't, like what's going on? Like, I can't breathe. Did she hit the lens?
I did not.
Yeah, the outer. God, people are getting really good on this set.
I hit the shaft.
I keep hitting the. Well, that happens. But I usually hit the lights. That's about as best I can do.
Excellent.
But like, I was like laying in like my sleeping bag. I was like, and I went down to like my friend's mom, and I was like, I can't breathe.
that bad?
Yeah, and like then like so it was because I was falling asleep on the ground where all like the cat
the
hair
dander
is,
would
and
be,
so
yeah.
so we went to
gross.
like I had to go to the hospital, and I got an inhaler. So that was a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
So I had to open that up.
That's so terrible.
No.
That's okay. I still play
Wow.
with cats.
I'm a little bit allergic to cats. Like, I can pet them, but I can't, like, hug them. I can't put them near my face or else I'll be, like, itchy and I'll get blotchy and
Don't you
strange.
have 2 cats?
I have 2 cats. One of them's long-haired. It's awful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's great.
Why do
But,
you guys like cats that much?
oh my god, I love my cat so much!
But have you like lived with a cat?
Yeah.
Have you
Oh,
lived
well,
with
then
a
you're
kind
fair.
cat?
I had to clean up their shit and piss my entire life. Therefore, I never want a cat.
You know what? It does smell quite bad. Now that I have
It's
2 cats,
so
it's a
bad.
little bit
It's
arduous of a process. It's pungent.
Okay, you were saying that you weren't. When did you get your first cell phone? Because you said you didn't have a cell phone when you walk home. When did you get your first cell phone?
I got my first cell phone junior year of high school.
Dope.
And it was one of those like really boxy ones that you would see in old 90s shows. Like it looked like one of the like ones that Mulder and Scully had. It was a Motorola Flip.
Nice.
Oh, it flipped.
Well, yeah, but it was like
Dope.
plastic.
Uh-huh,
And
of
it
course.
was one of those like cover shafty thingies.
Nice.
Yummy. I mean, what?
Yeah.
I had a flip phone in 7th grade.
Nice.
But I
Oh.
was only allowed to use it for emergencies.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. I had an emergency
texting,
one.
obviously.
Oh, of
No,
course
there was
not.
no texting.
There was no texting.
That did not happen yet.
Yeah.
T9 was not there yet.
I got my brother and I shared an emergency phone when we were in elementary school, but it was like near the tail end of it, like my last year and whatever. And then like junior high, I had it more, but I just didn't like use it often. But what was the story I was gonna say? Oh, okay. I like to throw my brother under the bus with this story. He got like when we like I had that phone, and then we were able to upgrade to get our own phones, and like so he got a phone in junior high. Ooh,
It was
wait a
so
minute.
hard to not
Wait.
react. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold
Wait
up.
a minute.
Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. There's a man in the building.
Ew.
Sir?
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 Excuse us, sir?
Sir?
It's a ghost.
Sir? Oh! Wait, no, they can't see.
Please,
Wait,
they
no,
can't
they
see,
have
please,
to. No, wait,
please,
come back.
Please, they'll never believe us. They'll.
Hey, did you see? It was a ghost.
Can I ask a question? Who
Yeah.
was that?
Oh, yeah, it's a ghost. It's okay.
Okay.
I
cool.
see his face often, like in picture form,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see him in real life often. That was a ghost. That's a
It's a
ghost.
ghost. All right.
Oh, yeah, for the people that can't see, Chaparrita.
Anyways,
Joe Beretta
we
just
got
popped
my
his
brother.
goddamn head
My brother and I got some phones, and then we had our very first one of those things called garage sales, and then I completely had a brain fart. He tried to sell his, and it was because we had upgraded, but the contract was still going. We were just waiting for it to like go out, and because it was still like active, I didn't need to pay anything else. But like he sold it, and somebody bought it, and I was like, hey Ben, Ben. Okay, I said his name. I was like, hey, you probably shouldn't sell it. He's like, no, don't worry, it's fine. And then 2 months later, we got a envelope from T-Mobile that was this thick. And then like
He
we
made so
opened it
many
up.
calls.
No, texts, calls, everything. My dad almost died. Like not like angry, he just like panicked and he was like, I don't know what to do. Like you call T-Mobile and you're like, somebody bought a phone off of a kid, which obviously can't be the kid's fault because like
Under 18.
and like this is an adult who knows better. Like
Clearly,
and
clearly.
so they used it and like all the charges reverted back to him because his number was like in like the phone
Yeah.
now. But that was the scariest thing. I've never seen a phone bill that big before.
That's
Didn't know they could print that
My
many pieces
sister
of
did
paper.
that
Yeah.
shit once. Oh my god. My
Purposefully?
dad
Wait, sold it or made that?
made an envelope of that thick of
On
of calls.
purpose.
Yeah, I mean on purpose, on accident.
Okay,
She was
okay,
young.
okay.
My dad took her phone and he took a hammer to it.
Oh, damn!
I love that style of parenting.
Yeah.
though. That is my favorite aggressive. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
how would you deal with it if your kid? It doesn't happen anymore. Bills don't like work that way anymore
Right.
because like you have like unlimited whatever. But if you found out your kid spent that much money on a goddamn phone that you're paying for,
My sister had gotten warnings before. Like
she's still
Oh,
big.
that's even worse.
And then he got that, and he was like, "Nope, bye."
And
no,
That's
no.
bam.
great.
Yeah, and she also
Bam.
he did that another time to her because she had like an outgoing message that was like racist.
Oh, damn!
Twice?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, it's kind of a badass then.
my dad is so dope.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
It was
amazing.
cool. It was cool. Yeah.
That would be a cool thing to see. But what I want to know, how would you deal with your kid who had like a phone like that? Would you smash it? Would
How
you
do
put
I
it in a
punish
bu-
them?
Would you put it in a blender? Would you run it over with a car?
I would just say
you
I
make
would just
them
make
run it over
no
with a car?
text. I would cut off texting.
Boo!
I would turn it into a phone and not anything other than a phone.
Oh, like an emergency phone,
Yes.
much like what we grew up
Yes.
with, right?
Like one of
Yeah.
those 3-button phones you can get for elderly people. They're like,
Yeah.
hey,
Oh,
here's-
God.
and here's
Yeah.
911, and here's us,
Home,
and
and
here's
here's-
N.
Exactly.
Okay, I would try to get some sort of catapult, and then.
Oh, I was just
Right
gonna
there.
say like hammer to the face of the kid. Just like
What? Wrong answer. Wrong. They will not. No, they're not gonna text after that. Now are they? No. Of course,
I'd be
no.
so mad. I would, especially if I gave warnings. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I would
that
smack
seems-
my kid.
Such a good mom.
Yeah.
So good, so good.
We'll go
obliterate my kid.
When they reach a certain age, be like, "Hey, Justin." I'm gonna pretend you named your kid Justin. Hey, Justin. Just funny thing. You and your mom. We did a video together. You should maybe take a look.
You should maybe take a look. look
Maybe
and
stop texting really quick. And
Now.
maybe watch that
You
video.
know what you're gonna be? Uncle Sam.
Yeah. Oh, I am Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
I'd give you my tax dollars.
Thank you.
I trust
If you would
you.
like to
wants
too, there's a
you.
link down below. If you'd like to. Yeah.
You have a Patreon?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I do.
This, oh my God, great name. This is at Spleen Machine on Twitter, aka Slutty Ted Cruz. What childhood hangout do you miss the most?
that is so great.
Childhood
Oh
hangout.
man, so many.
You seem like a hoodlum that would have gone around and been like, you had been like getting shenanigans and
Yeah,
things.
I
Please
marked
hang
my
out on-
territory.
Did you hang on the train tracks or something like that?
No, because there were like
I never understood
foxes
that.
near the train tracks, and there were vicious foxes, so
Oh,
we weren't allowed near the train tracks.
Oh, I want to hang out with those foxes.
Yeah.
I wanted to, but they told me that they all carried rabies, so like we couldn't go near them or something. But it's just a
Yeah.
scare tactic. Just a scare tactic. There
that
was a park called Dunkerhook Park that connected all the other county parks via a bikeway.
Okay.
And it was so cool. So you could travel to like 4 different towns on a really good bike. Like if you're on a shitty bike, you are very tired and screwed and done.
Yeah.
But that was awesome. And there was always this weird little like foresty area where people, I think, illegally played paintball. So it was arranged to play paintball.
That's so dangerous.
I know, but I didn't
so
go there to
cool.
play
But
paintball.
so
Yeah,
cool.
that's what I mean. Because like you kind of see this path and you go in, and you're obviously allowed to because the whole thing's kind of foresty. And then you suddenly see this like open area with like fort-like things happening, and you could tell that it's obviously for something like paintball. But we would just go there to hang out and eat snacks, and it was so much fun.
That's cool. That's cool. What about you?
We had like the Calabasas Commons and right down, or what's it called? I forget what it's called. Right down from Calabasas was the AMC Promenade. So AMC Promenade. That was yeah, we would watch movies, hold hands, make out. I smoked my first cigarette at the Calabasas Commons. So I was 12, man. That's
Whoa!
I stole it from my grandmother's house. Here's what my sister and I did. We were like, let's find grandma's cigarettes and throw them away. So she stopped smoking. And I
love
was
it.
like, yeah,
Yes.
Shannon, let's do that. And I took them and I kept them, and I was like, one of
Wait,
these
you kept
days
all
I'm
of them? Or you just took one and you're like, hey.
No, I kept the whole thing, but I took one to the Commons that night, and I was like, I told my friend Taylor, I was like, let's go smoke this cigarette.
Did you cough and throw up?
I didn't cough, I didn't throw up, but I hated it.
Yeah.
It was so gross.
It's so disgusting.
It's
I
gross.
thought I was so
It's really
cool
nasty.
looking.
Don't smoke cigarettes. It's real gross.
Let's be
and
real, I
nasty.
did look
Just
really
don't.
cool. But
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I looked so cool smoking cigarettes. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, that's
Did you
right.
hold it like this or like
Sometimes I held it like
I don't know.
this, like
I've never
this,
done it.
between
hot.
my these, like this.
Fuck
it
this.
looks so much hotter than it actually
No,
is.
it's in
I had
real
a
life. It's
boyfriend-
disgusting.
I had a boyfriend. I thought this was the hottest thing. He would hold it like at the bottom, like this, and he would
Just-
fold his finger over the top, like an old movie star.
Like he's kind of covering half his face.
Yeah, it
That's
was just,
what
like,
I wanted
so-
to
I
do.
was
You
like,
guys are
"Ugh."
making smoking sound cool.
Okay, it's not.
It's the
guys
worst.
are
It's the worst.
It's so gross.
You're literally trying to kill yourself.
They have-
It's so bad.
They have candy ones. You don't light them, but you can just chew on them.
but they're so chalky.
Yeah, they are,
What is
yeah.
that?
Have you seen that video online? It's on Facebook. They like this kid sleeping, and they put a cigarette in his mouth, and he's like, and he starts he eats the cigarette in his sleep because he's not paying attention. He's just like,
Wait, he eats a real cigarette?
yeah,
not a
and like
candy
people,
cigarette?
it could be a candy, but but what it looks like is a real cigarette, and the people are like, no, and like you can't stop a person once you got all the tobacco in
Yeah,
their
what
mouth.
are you gonna do? Take it out of their mouth? You scoop it up.
And then you get it.
Yeah.
But for hangouts, we had this thing. It was, I don't know who named it, but you know, just like names catch on, and that's where you go. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like it's called Polar Bear Pits. Not great. I don't know why. It was this house that like burnt down, and like you could go, and people would like tag, and like it was really cool. And they had like a swimming pool. They had 2 swimming pools. So one was like filled with like rubble, and you like go walk around, like ooh, exploring.
I like
But
that.
The other one had like a little bit of water in it, but if you climbed around, this rich person, whatever, had like a cave built into the side of like this swimming pool, but you'd have to, if the water was filled, you'd have to swim to the other side to get to it. But now it was like shallow, you can kind of climb and get into it. But then that was like,
That's like a makeout spot.
it was probably a some kind of racist group's meeting ground, or because it was there's a lot of burnt
Oh.
imagery. Burnt, yeah, we were like there. We're like, we went there. It was so. That was like the 3rd time we went because we hadn't seen it yet because we didn't want to go. And there was like it was spooky. And then we went in finally, and we're like, oh, we shouldn't be here. We should not keep coming back here. And also people were like, oh yeah, right down the street is actually like an insane asylum. Like, it's abandoned though, don't worry. And I'm like, oh, don't worry. Like, that's the spookiest place anyone can go. Why would we ever come? Why are we like adjacent from the spooky place? And like,
why polar bear pits?
I don't know who named it.
Was it you? It
No,
was
I
you.
didn't. I don't name it. Also, that's just a weird assortment of words to put together into a sentence. No, I didn't.
Pits.
The pits.
Yeah.
It's the pits. And but like also like you could like find like shotgun shells and everything, and like there were teeth one time, and I was like, why are there teeth?
You found teeth?
There were teeth, not like a full set.
Sam.
You can't collect them all.
Not like a full set.
Yeah, you can't find them
just
all.
a few incisors.
But I did shoot a music video there because all the cool graffiti. I don't know.
Wait,
then a ghost showed
was
up.
that the sequel to that music video that?
Not that one.
Oh,
Not that one. Not
Okay.
the one that where I do background dancing.
My girl's feeling sexy and fine. Live it up, 'cause
my favorite thing
Come
ever.
on. That is the best thing ever. It's true.
That music video, like, gets
It's gonna
me
haunt you
nervous.
forever.
My heart
it's
pumps out of my chest when I start watching it.
Really?
Yes, I'm just like my hands are like, feel how
They get
sweaty they are
clammy.
right now.
Oh,
They're nice
no!
and damp. Wow, your hands are usually pretty wet, but they are dry compared to.
I know, yeah.
Are we
Pretty wet.
sweaty people?
I'm
Yeah.
so sweaty. When I
too.
play video games, the controller is
Ew.
wet.
Ew.
Anxiety.
Listen, it's the same with Trisha. Okay, we have sweaty palms. It's just the way it is. They make controllers that have airflow in the holding parts.
That's nice.
All
to
right,
dry your
nerds. All right, nerds. Put a goddamn fan in your damn PS4 controller.
Gaming is serious, okay? If you're not sweating, you're not doing it right.
And it's got a callus massager, so you don't get calluses. And then
You
there's a little
know!
snack. No, I don't know what the hell this is. It doesn't make any sense why you need all those features in this. I would just, when you hit that point, you're like,
What
you
am I
know what?
supposed
I'll
to
go
do?
outside.
No.
I'll stop doing it.
I once put like little baby towels on me while I was playing,
strange.
but then it slipped out of my hands anyway, so it didn't matter.
You're a little aggressive when you play.
You gotta
Hopefully
be.
that-
Sam, I'm sorry I brought it up.
For what? No, hey, it's okay.
I have one of
It's
those
on the
things, too.
internet, so I can't even feel too bad about it. I've even brought it up. I'm just like, it's out there. It's called Get Ready For 2, and then NITE, right? Get ready for tonight. It's a long music
Ready
video.
for tonight.
No, it's okay. No, it's
not
okay.
that.
It's
Okay,
okay.
yeah,
It's
no,
okay.
no, it's okay.
It's okay.
Don't channel
It's
into
okay.
this.
Get out of the
Oh,
bowl,
get out of
Sam.
there. What are you doing in there?
There's nothing good for you down there.
Boy, that's where I'd hang out, and then we also had an all-year-round ice skating rink, and that was always really badass.
That is cool.
I love that. I never
California?
in California. And
Was
it
it
was really
indoor?
fun. Indoor, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. Horrible at it. Absolutely terrible.
At
Always.
ice skating?
Yeah, fuck, it's hard.
Yeah,
and
it is
And
hard.
also, like, here, let's put a bunch of kids, like, let them stand on some knives, and then let them go ahead and push each other, and then slide on over each other.
That's literally what ice skating is.
It's
Here, put
the-
your kid on these knives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get your baby, because when they put their baby on there, and like, it's like so stupid. Like, okay, and like,
They can't put babies on there.
yes, you can. You put them in a big enough parka, and they have like a little training wheel thing that they can go out with, not covered in blades, but they have them, and they go out and they slide with them.
I've seen some babies ride some knives.
Yeah.
Some knives.
But I hate it because like, what if you splay out and like you're like, oh no, I fell and my fingers are outstretched. Oh no.
And then somebody's coming by. Zoop.
That's some Final Destination shit that I feel like no one really.
Have you seen
talks
Final
about.
Destination movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love them.
Favorite death.
The
Favorite death.
gymnastics death.
That's the one I was thinking of. It's the fucking stupidest one.
Fucking flips herself
Oh, I
in
know.
half.
Oh! Because at first it redirects you because you think the vent is gonna fall because that's like unscrewing little by little, and you think that's what's
They
gonna
do a
happen.
pretty good
and
job
it's
of like
not.
the redirects.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Dumb. It's like she does like a flip off of a balance beam, and then like she's doing her spins, and
Off a
she
hot
like
bar, yeah.
like I think chalk goes in her face, and she can't see, and then like her top half gets caught, and then like her bottom half like folds over herself, and like all of her bones just pop out of her body all at once.
So dumb.
It's so stupid. One of my favorites though.
What?
Legitimate.
It's that one.
favorite?
That's
Oh.
one of my
Yeah,
favorite,
yeah.
like deaths in a Final Destination. Or when the guy's pressing weights, he's like, "I'm never gonna die," and it
yeah.
smashes his
Why?
head. It's a good one. What are you? You gotta have
Favorite
your
death
in
things?
Final Destination. Yeah,
Well,
you got 5 movies to pick from.
the one. Okay, I really liked. I think it's the latest one. The one with the bridge.
The bridge is awesome.
I
yeah.
very much enjoyed that, truly. But the other one that I really liked because I find myself to be actually afraid of it is when the car pileup happens.
With
you
the
know when
logs?
yeah. that scares me because in California, for some reason, these trucks don't tether all of their items to the back of the truck. No, it really happens. It's so weird.
Yeah.
By the way, you will never see that in New York. You will be pulled over immediately.
If you don't tether your stuff?
Yeah, if things aren't secured and it's open, you will immediately get pulled over and screwed. So I've never seen that before until I moved here. And I once saw this really shitty truck that was carrying a bunch of tires, but they weren't tethered at all. And every time they hit a bump, 4 or 5 of the tires would go boom, 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 boom. And like one hard bump away from actually barreling towards me. And I would try so hard to not be in the same lane, but like it would just happen to be going in the same direction I was
You gotta
going
get
in.
ahead of that. You gotta get ahead and in front.
I know,
you
it
have
was
to.
so hard!
Yeah, get somebody else in the way there. All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was pulling these questions earlier, so this is the one I was looking forward to. Wesley from Twitter.
Wesley.
At Heim Wesleya. Combo question. If you were in a buddy cop movie with a talking animal, what animal would it be and whose voice would it have?
Oh.
Buddy cop movie. I really like Turner and Hooch. That's a great movie. Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of that one. I would have some kind of... Yeah, I want a ferret. I want a ferret. I want it. I want the voice.
You really want a ferret.
I want like a Christopher Walken or Danny DeVito. I like a Danny DeVito ferret. I like something really like, yeah.
Yeah. I always want something that's like a juxtaposition to what like what it looks like. For example, in Family Guy, where maybe it's not Family Guy, it's something else where there's like a cute little baby, but its voice or internal monologue is like Patrick Stewart.
No, that's Family Guy.
Yeah,
it's
right.
later
Okay,
seasons.
it's the baby, the baby girl that. It's
Joe's.
Patrick Warburton's baby. Yeah.
This is Patrick Stewart. How are you liking the program so far?
So I always want something like that because I find that to be intensely hilarious. It would probably be a cat. I really like cats.
Yeah. Would you have it like sit up on your shoulder?
Yes,
Wow.
it's a forever kitten.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yes, and
way
it has
you said that
And with Patrick Stewart's voice?
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart's got a good voice.
Yeah.
I don't like a man's voice and a cute little body of a baby. Like,
I want it.
You know, like
I
look
don't like
who's
that.
talking.
Always freaks me out. I don't
Yeah.
like that shit.
It's especially funny on Family Guy because I think the cute baby is just like sucking on a pacifier, and she says something like, she says something like, a human centipede, how ghastly. And it's like the best. That's what I always imagine.
Yeah. I want a sugar glider.
Oh, brilliant.
Right?
Brilliant.
And obviously they're so cute, so it
So
can't have
cute.
like a gross voice.
It can grab your evidence
really
for
cute.
you.
Yeah.
It can
And
fly
fly
up and
away.
get it and then come back.
I'm thinking
No, it's way too small.
Yeah.
We were imagining things.
It holds a gun.
maybe I'll just do the voice of it.
Yeah, so it has your own voice.
so you
Man, that would
answer
fuck
back to
with
it?
you.
But not that. It would have to be a cute baby voice. Like it'd have to be like, "Hi, boy. Like I got your back, girl."
Cute. Wait, does Riggs have a voice?
Oh my
Does
God,
Dwight
Riggs
have
has
a voice?
For sure.
What voice? You know you give Dwight a voice.
I have a voice when I talk to Dwight. I've never really thought about his voice, but if it were, it'd be like, because he's always like running around. He's like, like running around, like
Dwight.
licking your face, like.
What's Riggs's voice?
I'm like too embarrassed.
Do it.
What does she sound like?
Let me pressure you.
I don't know.
It's
I can't
okay.
do it now. Like I'm so
I know.
in my head about it.
You're
I don't
so
want
sure.
the world to know.
You're so sure that you have voices for your cats.
Yeah, it's always the same voice. I give all animals the same voice. It's a dopey, I'm a little bit slow kind of a voice.
Good. And it sounds like.
Hello, my name is Peanut.
Good.
I have an accent and I want some sow because she can't pronounce CHs. I'm an idiot. Let's
Wow,
cut
that's
that.
a lot of. You have a lot of process that went into the
Oh
voices.
my
for your cat.
god. I love Reina.
I would want the ferret to actually have the voice of like Al Pacino. I want a demanding voice. Like when we have to like go in and like, Chief, come on, we were so close on this case. Like, come on, Chief. And then like the ferret jumps down on the table and like he's got Al Pacino's voice. I do not do impressions, so I can't do Al Pacino's voice. But just to
Alright.
paint a picture of Scarface.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I decided I want Jacob Tremblay from Room. I want that little kid's voice to be my sugar glider. I'll be like, Mommy, Ma, what's the sky?
Oh,
You know?
no, it's so cute.
So when you go into like a double homicide and you have like that voice on your shoulder, like telling you about like this is what's happening.
He's like,
Oh no,
are
I'm
we
scared.
in Room? Are we in Room right now, or is this real life?
That's
fucked up.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, it's your partner. I mean, you're
my
kind of
partner.
yeah. The precinct assigned him to you. It's not up to
Yeah.
you. God Damn it,
Why
God, I
did it
suck
go
at
that
this.
way?
Because I suck at everything.
It's not that. I don't know why it went that way. There's
Well,
maybe a draft.
There's probably a draft. There's a draft that carried it that way. With that, I'm gonna say my takeaway from this episode of Table Talk is that I got shitty aim. Ow, I hurt my nails when I did that. I have the worst aim. Also, my family had the cutest names for normal, everyday things like tummy gummies. I'm gonna go ahead and trademark that for my family. Tummy gummies, like for raspberries, they're now called tummy gummies.
That's cute.
And with that, what did you guys learn? Reina?
I learned that raspberries are not just called raspberries only when you do it on the tummy. I really thought you only call them that when you do it on the stomach or belly button. I really thought that was the case. It is not. You learn something new every day, and that is what I learned today.
That's what she learned.
I'd have to say my takeaway is that pretty much everyone in this office really likes cats. I found
No,
out,
they
like,
really
you
like
guys
dogs.
really like cats.
No,
Like,
everyone really likes dogs. I think
you guys really like cats.
So does Audrey. Audrey loves cats.
Yeah, that was my takeaway.
I love
This entire thing.
I love all animals. Yeah, snakes are a little rough to get around, but I still like it. I'll still like a snake.
I generally like all animals
I
too.
don't think snakes are really animals though. They're more like hell demons, right? I think that's...
Well, fish are basically
Serpents.
decorations if you have them in your home. You don't have a pet. You got a more intricate vase, basically.
It's really fun.
An interactive
Owning
vase.
fish is actually kind of fun.
Yeah, because it's like you could be out in the ocean or a lake or a river, but no, actually you're in this like confined space that if you get out of, you're dying.
are
You're
dead.
dead.
immediately.
It's like
Gone.
birds. It's like you keep birds. Birds do not belong in cages.
Yeah.
They could go literally anywhere, but it's like, man, I'm gonna keep you out in
I'm gonna
this.
keep you in
And
this little thing.
They
Let's be
can't
honest,
go
you're
anywhere because
yeah.
you clip their wings when you own them.
So fucked.
I thought about getting a bird, but then I was like, well, I don't want the sound, and also it's like,
Make
you know.
friends with a country bird.
What
There
is
you go.
that? Is that your partner?
Country bird. No, just like find a bird that's like a local bird.
A local
Make it your
hawk.
friend.
How do you
and maybe they'll come
identify
back.
the
Feed
bird?
a bird in public, and if it comes back, it's yours.
But if it's like a raptor, it'll like rip apart your hand and take you with it.
Oh, one time I got to feed a hawk. That was really cool. I got
With
to hold,
gloves, though,
Yeah,
yeah?
I held
Okay.
it. I held it, but like you have to hold its legs, and then you held it like this.
I like how you're like giving me the finger. You
Oh,
have to like hold it
like this, like this. Now you hold its legs individually like this, so they can't claw your eyes out, or like take your skin off. So then you hold it like this. But also, like I was holding it like right here, and like it was like at an animal shelter, and you have to like hand feed them, not with like a
Yeah.
little bit of tweezer. And they're like, hey, it's really close to your nipple. You know they can just take that right off, don't you?
Yeah, I saw the movie The Witch. So I think I know how to
I didn't see it. I didn't see
Well,
it yet.
spoiler. There's an interesting scene that really. That scene actually, I think that's the one that left me like one of the
That
most
was
disturbing
the
ones.
only part of that movie where I was like, ah!
That opening though, not spoilers. Don't need to go into movies. You can go watch The Witch if you want to. Oh, it might still be out. You can go watch it, guys. Thank you so much for watching Table Talk, Bree. Reina, thank you so much for joining me and us and everyone who's watching and listening, because now it's on iTunes and SoundCloud, so you can listen to these every week. I'm pretty sure they will be live as soon as they're up on YouTube, so be sure to go over to iTunes and rate and review our episodes, or go to YouTube and like and subscribe and do all the fun stuff. Make sure you send us your questions on Twitter using the, where is the ground? Using the hashtag TableTalk or reddit.com/r/SourceFed, or in the comment section of this video. Also, thank you to the sponsor of this video, YouTube Red. If you want to watch all new series and movies from your favorite creators like Lily Singh, PewDiePie, Rooster Teeth, go ahead and sign up
Yes.
with the link in the description down below. Go ahead and check out that link in the description down below. Watch original shows, uninterrupted, all while supporting your favorite creators. I'm gonna learn to talk one day. I don't plan on doing it now.
It's
but
okay, Bree and
at
I
some
didn't even
point,
try.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna learn one day, and we'll see you next time. Nailed that.
All right, I'll put this bandana on. Just keep Steve's hands off me. That's it.
Can I get my camera? Sup? I painted that way.